And we are live. Grand Rising. Good evening. Good night. Whatever time zone or time frame you got to check me out from. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like. Let's get right into this. Man, look. Hang on. Let me turn off. There we go. So, look, real quick. It's getting bad out here. And these modern women are really Jezebels. And, they're just studying men. They're just studying men. They're not trying to become better women. They're not trying to do anything different. They're just studying men. And be very careful of the content that you're watching, because a lot of these women content creators, in my opinion, are man haters. And they really just study men to kind of like have newer talking points to go against what's being said. Case in point, right? There's a lot of content creators I don't like. Y'all know that. A lot of these reaction video people date niche people. Just don't like them. There's a bunch of idiots regurgitating stuff. But I came across one of these idiots on TikTok, and I've blocked this person, but they keep making new. Well, everybody knows to make a new account on TikTok for TikTok reasons, right? So these content creators were blocked, but now they made new TikTok. So now these content creators are popping back up in my feed, right? People that I don't watch. I blocked them on Instagram. I don't watch their YouTube content. Most of them start on YouTube, and I just don't like them. I don't like the way they speak, especially the women. They're always all over the place. They talk really fast, and they'll put out a decent point that they've noticed that women are doing, but then they'll also need to put out something that they have observed about men in some attempt to try to make it seem equal when it really sounds stupid. Make your point. What is the title of the video? Then stick to the title, right? Stop trying to say that, oh, women do this, but also men. No, 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 no. No, stick to the freaking title. That's why people came to the video. Basically, I feel like when women do stuff like that, they're trying to tell men about themselves. The title will be the things that women do wrong, or the crazy things that women do. And then in the video, they'll be telling you the things that they observe that men do wrong. That's not the title of the video. Make a video about men doing things wrong so I can avoid that one. I don't need for you to slide it in under a video that's titled the things that our women are doing wrong towards men. But that's why I can't stand these contrarian, these dumbass content creators that try to straddle the fence. They don't want the sisterhood after them, but then, what I'm saying, they want to say things that they want to say against the sisterhood, but they don't want them after them. So they'll be like, also men, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, sticking to the point. This goofy content creator, this black chick, well, she's mixed, I guess, maybe Mexican and black, whatever, right? She's some type of mix. And this mixed chick, and these mixed content creators are so funny to me, boy. They be all over the place. I'm black, but I'm also Mexican. Hey, listen, man. In the real black community, you got to pick. What are you, man? What are you? Don't be all pro-black one day, and then you're straddling the fence about being Mexican and black when it's cool to be that. And then, now this, everybody's, FBA. Now hey, man, hey, hey, we're taking note of all that stuff. All right, and when I feel like calling y'all out, I will. That's one thing I can do. Y'all think you got everything sewed up? You are on the fence about being Black American, and you need that extra little spice. That's what you got to tell people. I'm not just black. It's going to be a very nice thing to be just black here soon. And then all you people that are on the fence and you're a little bit of mix of this and a little splash of that, and stick to that. Keep that same energy. Keep that same fucking energy. Don't be like, oh, no, 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 I'm black. I'm all the way black. No, 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 no. Delineation is happening. Okay. But anyway, I'm going to speak about this crazy ass chick. Hey, man, listen, I'm going to give you a chance to be seen. I want you people to understand how quickly I get trolled as soon as I get on here. This wasn't even scheduled. They want these people want attention really, really bad. As soon as I get on here. Yeah, people like her. You know what I'm saying? Great example, right? People like her. They, they talk about, whatever they need to. Obama's another one. They talk the way they need to, code switching, collard greens. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then, when they need to switch again around certain groups of people, it's, oh no, I'm not black. I'm special, kind of black. A little, splash of this, a little splash of that. Not just regular old black. That's how they move. Taking note of that kind of stuff, man. I'm taking note of that. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You're trying your best to troll. You mean nothing to me, right? You're not, you know what I'm saying, in any kind of way getting the conversation going another direction, because I had no direction when I got on here. Okay, so you're helping me make conversation, dummy. So just keep talking or whatever you need to, whatever. I'm just making this up as I go. I'm just, getting ready to start going online. So I kind of need to get some flow. All right. So keep talking. So anyway, man, this one chick, y'all probably love watching this goofy person, but I don't. I don't like listening to her views. I don't like how she's all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like how when women claim that they're making a video through title about what women do wrong, and then they also need to put in there what men are doing wrong. It's annoying. I don't need for you to try to, tether that little last bit about correcting men in there, because I don't need for no woman to be correcting me or feeling like she can. Because I don't even have dudes correcting me. Y'all keep getting it wrong, like, oh, no, I don't know dude correcting me, and I don't know woman correcting me. I don't care what y'all observe. It don't matter what you observe. You're not married to a man. You haven't been married to a man for decades, so you don't have the right to run your mouth about your observations and what you think we should do differently. Shut your dumb ass up, okay? Like, we don't want to hear it. So anyway, this chick always running her mouth about stuff, always got something to say. A lot of you Gen Z or you late model millennials, y'all just love to freaking talk just to be talking. You know what I'm saying? And just say whatever. You love to speed talk. You'll just running your mouth so fast, trying to get everything out. You're like a used car salesman. It's so freaking annoying. This chick does this kind of stuff. So this chick has this point of view where I guess she's tired of men saying that women stink. All right. Because the truth is out. A lot of American women, you know what I mean? You know, fuck it. Be more specific, black women. People are talking about how the box is stinking. And there's plenty of, you know what I'm saying, different discords and different conversations about this. I'm not the only one that mentions it. I bring it up because it's something that's brushed under the rug that America likes to do. And if it wasn't something that serious, then why are they coming out with coochie mints? If this ain't serious, then why is the powers that be to slid out some coochie mints for them if it's not something that needs to be taken serious? See, they do that all the time for them. They give them all these little passes and ways to clean themselves up, in the background, while no one makes a big deal about it. I just want to point it out that and I'm just saying that it's just, what I mean, with that group of women. I'm sure that other groups do as well. I'm just saying, like, from my personal experience and from talking to other black men, it's just such a fucking, it's got me stuttering, man. It's such a fucking smell. Like, it's traumatizing. You can never forget it, right? It's almost like a punishment God put on Eve or some type shit. You know what I mean? Like, when you get that. So they think that we're just saying this stuff to be saying it, and they're getting irritated about it. No, it needs to be fixed. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing or what you're not taking care of, but you need to stop acting like it's not that big of a deal. Like when they came up with this whole funky whatever thing where they're just not washing their ass because they ain't got a man, and you know how bad it smells in there, and they're playing around with this online. It's irritating. So we have to say something. If there aren't any guys to say nothing, then it'll never get nothing done about it. You just keep being funky, and thinking it's okay. You walk around and smell it every day, so it probably doesn't smell that bad to you. But when someone, like if you're around a certain smell more than 7 minutes, your nose adapts. Do you know that? Do you know that? So by the time you don't woke up, within 10 minutes of being awake, your nose is already adapted to your stank. But other people or your man, it don't do that. We ain't not around you. So we're just trying to get you to correct it. Well, anyway, instead of them correcting it, they're getting frustrated. There's new propaganda where I'm seeing, black women or, these mixed breeds that want to be black 1 minute and whatever the next. They're trying to start propaganda saying that black men stink. I'm seeing videos of black women who are reacting to other black women trying to say that black men stink. You know how we've been calling them out for it? They're trying to, what are you talking about? We don't have no gaping hole, bro. Like, what are you talking about? If you're with a stinking black dude, it's because he's not washing his ass. It's not because, he done went through so many women. Now he smells like fish. That happens to y'all when you go through too many dudes. Y'all like them jailbait dudes as well. And after having these dudes, messing around with you, busting up in you, that were bay for the stay in prison and jail, then you end up with all these weird diseases and funky smells that you can't get away from. That's not our fault. Choose better men. But you're starting propaganda now, trying to say that black men, because it's not just they're saying that men, they're being very specific. And I've seen this goofy, it's only one or two males doing it. And these are like tether males. These are like black dudes from other countries that are tethers that are trying to make, this propaganda about black males that are from America. But then I've seen this goofy mixed chick with a video where I don't care whether she's speaking against it or towards it. It's not even a thing, man. Women, if it was a thing, women would have been complaining about it for decades now, like men have been complaining about it. It's not a thing. What you're starting propaganda. Do you get what I'm saying? They are basically like CIA operatives. They start propaganda. They'll just start something out of nowhere. I haven't seen no one else talking about this, but this Tay chick just on here, just post. What are you doing? I don't care if she's speaking for it or against it. To even bring it up is propaganda. If it was something, women love bashing men. If it was something that was a concern of women's for like the past 10, 20, 30 years, they would have been posting about it. It's not. You're doing exactly what I've been saying that they do. We say something about them and they'll gender, swap and say the same thing about us. They're putting no effort into anything new this is how you know that they're just problems. They're just problems. These women are just problems. They're not trying to solve nothing. They just having you in this circle where they're not even really having problems. A lot of times they're just regurgitating stuff you said. So you're arguing with yourself. So what I'm saying is shut down any of this new propaganda that these females are trying to start, talking about men have a smell, black men have a smell, or black men. Listen, man, this is not a thing. And just because y'all stankin' asses are known for it, you're not going to drag us down with you. See, it's only black community when it's shared blame, right? When black men are doing better, they try to find or make up ways to tear us down so that we're on the same level as them. Instead of them improving like us, right? Improving their image. No, they want to tear us down. It'll always be one of them. It'll never be some white chick, Spanish. It'll always be one of them or half breed, one of them, talking about us in some derogatory way. You know what I'm saying? And most of these chick like that chick be dating mixed dudes or white dudes or whatever, but still got something to say about us. It don't make no sense. So what I'm saying to you guys is be very careful. These females you're watching that are your favorite content creators that are supposedly male advocates, these same women be trying to tell you about yourself. Where in the Bible is it her place to tell you about yourself? And a lot of them, are they married? I don't care if they're over the age of 25. Are they married? If they're not married, what in the hell is she talking about? You're letting some woman who is her job to look good to you try to tell you some BS that you've already heard before. She don't know nothing. If she did, she'd be married in wedlock with children already. You're not going to be pushing 30 or 30 plus, no kids, and you're not married and you're a woman with common sense. You ain't got no sense. You don't fool me. I don't care how much you work out. I don't give a crap what you think how pretty you are. You ain't got no real responsibility. Hell, I even got a kid. You know what I'm saying? I even got a kid that I take care of full time. That got to get ready for school here in a few hours. You have no responsibility. You better look good. You better look peak. You better have a crease in your face. You ain't bragging about nothing. You have no responsibility. What kind of woman are you advocating for or being a role model for? Dodging all responsibility, being out here sleeping around and claiming that you've only had a few bodies? No. If you have no kids, you were out here body after body after body. We are not to listen to what you're saying. You're going to lie to look at us straight, man. It's your job as a single woman to make us feel like you're a virgin and you are wife material, regardless of your past, right? That's your job. And it's our job to read through it. That's our job, right? I have no problem with it. I understand what the game is, right? You do what you need to do in your teens and your early 20s, doing whatever you want to do, having a good time. And then it's your job to try to make it seem like you did nothing, to fool me into thinking I'm getting a prize. And it's my job to make sure I read between the lines and know that I'm getting sold a lemon by a used car salesman. Okay? That's my job all day long, all day long. So when y'all get online and you're trying to look good and you're trying to sound eloquent, man, listen, I know a chameleon when I see one. I know a Jezebel when I see one. And it always leaks out because, if we're having good talking points as men, you'll just start throwing out propaganda. There is no such thing as what you're trying to start with black men smelling or whatever. It has never been a thing. That's why there haven't been any black women talking about it, because there's been plenty of black women making up stuff about us, but that's not one of them. So y'all are out here starting propaganda because you actually stink. And instead of you fixing it, you're just going to try to make us all seem like we stink. What the hell is wrong with you? You stinking ass chick. What the hell is wrong with you? I really be feeling like some of these people getting a check from the CIA. And if you're not, you need to call in and get one. I mean, you're doing their work. Chef's kiss. Propaganda, top tier. You piece of shit. There is no such thing as that. Stop starting propaganda against black men when we're trying to get it out the mud and fix our image. Putting in the work. You're not willing to put in the work. And you want to have women out here that, I'm saying, are leading the forefront of, your group looking the worst. Your sexy reds and your big mouth podcasters that don't know how to shut the hell up and just want to speed talk to get out their train of thought because they don't know how to pause and think for themselves. Those are the ones you put out front. Whose fault is that? Black men ain't doing that. We're not putting out the worst of us, in front and then letting it be okay. No. We shut it down. If dudes don't know how to articulate themselves, they don't know how to slow things down and speak like they think, you best believe they get no push or play from other black men. But y'all let these women, because you think they look good, and you learn run. No. They represent you in a bad way. They make you look bad. And instead of improving and fixing what is being said about you, you wanted to start saying black men stink too. That is so stupid. Where's that going to get you? With black men or any other race of men? Where's it going to get you? Oh, where's it getting you? I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I want it fixed. I don't want to smell stinking box. Like I don't want to put in months of work to smell no dead fish smell. I don't want to smell it, man. The hell you talking about? I want you to fix it. This ain't propaganda just starting stuff about y'all. It fucking stinks, man. The hell is wrong with you? I want you to fix it. Don't get on here starting propaganda about us. Man, listen, I can't vouch for other black dudes. I really can't. But for myself and my family, hygiene is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Especially for black men, hygiene is a big thing. We like going after women, and to get women, we got to smell good, man. We got to look good. What are you talking about? Negroes are paying over $120 for haircuts because you goofy females are so concerned about a fucking line. We ain't gonna let ourselves stink. You're the only ones that think that you're so valuable that you can run around here and wipe your ass back to front and it'd be okay. Because you're some goddess. We don't think like that. We don't move like that. So stop with this shit, man. Y'all being trifling. You saying females be the ones that want your boyfriends to let you fart around them. And that ain't cool. It ain't cute. You want to take a shit with the door open. That ain't cool. It ain't cute. Ain't nothing ladylike about it. You're online, because I was just on a live stream on TikTok, burping. That ain't cute. Pushing these burps out. Just go ahead and fart while you're at it. Funky bitch. Fart while you're at it. You know what I'm saying? Pick between your toes. I'm tired of y'all doing this. Look, just step your game up or shut the fuck up, man. Putting out propaganda against us while every group of women can see that we're trying to do the best we can to improve our image, you look crazy. What are you doing to improve your image? And I ain't talking about why y'all waiting until right now while we edging on 2030 and and you can see the landscape and see that, hey, It's getting very, very fewer dudes that are going to be available for you. No, 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 no. What have you been doing prior to now to fix your image and to bring black men back to you? Doing nothing, getting irritated at men like me and things like that, and getting online and running your mouth to make yourself feel better. Well, hey, is it making you better? Is it putting you in the position you want to be in? I'll wait. You got that man you want? I'll wait. You got them cheering in wedlock with the white picket fence? I'll wait. No, what you got is a bunch of debt. What you got is a C-class, all-white, black trim Mercedes-Benz with a high interest rate. What you have is a small-ass, raggedy-ass house with a high interest rate. That's what you got. And you're slaving away every day, aging and aging. That's what you got. That's what you got, right? Yeah, you get a social media platform. Hey, man, technology ages you. Take it from somebody that people say ages in reverse. Technology ages you. I don't be on this phone all day. I want this screen that if you ain't looked it up, flashing blue light, be in my face all day. You do. You do. And you wonder why you're aging, right? I ain't let this camera be in my face and I don't know what they're using the camera for. There's a lot of technology in my face. You let it be in your face all day. You're not making any sense. You're not doing what you need to be doing to become better. You're not trying to upgrade yourself. So we want to turn back around and do more. No, what you're doing is you're trying to say all men that have something against us are them red pill guys. And this is, and then you try to like put us in a category and then you try to shame that category. And your favorite number one shaming tactic, calling somebody DL, which y'all download dumbass selves, man. You don't see no group of men dancing on each other, having a section smelling like dead fish. You don't never see that, but you go to a club, guess what you're going to see what the women doing? Man, don't even get in your feelings about it. I ain't the only one that been to a club and walked by a section of women dancing on each other and you can smell it. Don't even. But instead of you working on that, right? Instead of you shoving all of your body in some tight ass clothes, not never letting it breathe because you always want to wear pants. What's the point of having all that ass and you always trying to wear pants with it? Becky ain't got no butt, but she's trying to let everybody see it. You want to cover it all the way up, all the way to your ankles all the time in pants. And you ain't letting it breathe, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, look, man, y'all do weird ass shit. Don't even know why. You know what I'm saying? And then when someone's just like, hey, look, you got to do something different. You don't want to be told about yourself at all. You want to start pointing the finger at us and start saying the same thing that we're saying about you to us. Where's that getting anybody? Ain't getting nowhere. Pussy still stinks. Ain't getting nowhere. That's why some of you dudes be accepting stinking box. Take it from me, bro. It's not supposed to stink at all. It's not supposed to stink. I've had plenty of black women. It's not supposed to stink. It's not. But you are dealing with it because she's telling you it's supposed to. She don't want to fix it. You know what I mean? And she don't want you to hold her accountable. But bro, you gonna sit here and be cracking some chick who you can smell it. You think that's safe for you? You think so when you're eating fish or food and it has a bad odor to it, you supposed to keep eating? Where in life? Where in life? But you're gonna do that because you're just so. That's the problem I have with black dudes though. Just gotta get the box so bad. I gotta get it. You're over here holding your nose while you're cracking some fine chick who don't know how to take care of her shit. Nah, man. Nah, I don't. Man, listen. I'm definitely willing to wait because I have discipline. All right. But what I'm not gonna do is let fake propaganda be put out by some stankin' ass content creator that don't even know if they want to be black. All you tether ass content creators, man, y'all are going to be called out. You not want to be black one day, mixed breeds. You're going to get called out because you cause problems in the community. We don't know where you're coming from. We don't know, and you have voices, big platforms, and you're influencing a lot of Aboriginal Americans. You know what I'm saying? So you people, man, you're going to get called out. You're not going to be on here running your mouth, saying a bunch of regurgitated stuff, and you're actually affecting communities, right? And you're not even all the way in. You're not even all the way in. You're literally affecting black women and black girls, and you're not even all the way in. Anyone ever ask you who you are, it's always, well, I'm black and I'm Mexican, and blah, blah, blah. It don't make you special, nigga. What are you talking about? That shows me the kind of person you are when y'all need to mention all the little mixes that's in your family line, because being just black, Aboriginal, American ain't good enough for you. You don't have enough pride in your race and your lineage. I do. I know about the Seminole Wars. I know about my people from Florida. You know what I'm saying? I know about the Geechee. I know about all that good stuff from the Carolinas. I'm very proud of my ancestors from Florida and the Carolinas. I'm proud of the fighting that they did for hundreds of years. I'm proud of the fact that they signed treaties and were men and women of their word. They other people that they signed it wasn't, but we were. I'm proud of that. I'm proud that we steady be fighting. So you people that be on the fence about stuff and I'm kind of black and I'm man, you better go on somewhere with that, man. Your voice means nothing in the community, man. It means nothing in the community as far as I'm concerned. The community I'm a part of. Black excellence. That's it. That's all. But you can be part of the black community. But the Aboriginal black excellence community, you are not a part of. We don't recognize you since you don't understand or want to be part of AK. I'm both. I'm both. I'm Mexican and I'm black and I'm not. You act like black Aboriginal people don't have Mexican or white or somewhere in their bloodline. We were POWs, aka slaves. Of course, there's gonna be some mixing going on, but you gotta listen, man, because being just black ain't good enough for you. Hey, a lot of what y'all be saying when y'all be trying to talk, you need to start just broadly generalizing. Don't speak directly to the black community because you're not one of us. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? You got to agree with the talking points I say, but I'm not claiming no other community. I'm a splash of this and a splash of that, and I'm black. All the way black, and I speak as a black man. And anybody that is black or any race that can relate to what I'm saying is a part of my community. That's what it is. Okay? I'm not a part of any bickering group of black or Aboriginal people that just want to argue just to be arguing and don't actually push the needle forward in any kind of way. I'm not a part of that. Okay? We all know as black Aboriginals that there are Negroes and niggas. Okay? Big difference. You know what I mean? Big difference. So I'm not in any kind of way trying to be a part of any kind of nigga community. You know what I mean? Not a part of it. None whatsoever. Right? And regurgitating talking points and starting propaganda, about black men sound like nigga behavior. That's what it sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? So again, your propaganda will not be posted. Okay? I don't care about no Palestine, all that good, stupid ass shit. Don't come over here with that. Okay? Not posting it. Oh, I got a bunch of random white dudes up in here trolling. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? You guys, your comments will be posted. I have all power of that. But I appreciate you stopping by. While you're trolling, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys. So again, any black man propaganda will not be tolerated. Okay? You starting something where you're trying to say that black men smell or whatever, that is propaganda. You're being called out right now for it. And I wonder, some of y'all with huge platforms, maybe y'all do. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Maybe y'all do work for the government some type of way. Because some of the stuff y'all come up with, it's like, where you coming with this from? Who sits around and be mad that black men are calling out the smell and be like, well, I'm going to counter that with some propaganda saying that black men smell? Who does that, man? You're a piece of shit. You're some type of instigator. You know what I'm saying? Like you're stirring the pot, causing problems. I be wondering when y'all be having like over 500,000 followers. I know that you talk about you got it out the mud. Nah, man. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Some of y'all got over millions of followers. And you got millions of followers and you're single and you ain't got no kids in wedlock. You ain't got no kind of real family. You sound like an op to me. You sound like some kind of government op to me. They need their assets to be mobile. The hell wrong with you? You do like when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna have kids? Whenever you're done with the CIA? When you done? You know what I mean? I don't get it. I'm tired of it. You causing more problems in the black community than good. You have millions of followers. You're all over the freaking place all the freaking time. You know what I'm saying? I really believe some of y'all are getting paid by these 3-letter government agencies, especially y'all that don't be married and you don't really have no footprint nowhere, like a nomad type chick, just nomad pussy. What the hell going on with you? You ain't got nowhere to tether you down nowhere. Just nomad pussy, just all over the place. Well, I can travel wherever I know you can, nomad pussy. Yeah, you ain't got no man, no anchor, no kid, no nothing. You can't be trusted. You cannot be trusted. Are you crazy? And y'all be online bragging about that. Y'all be pushing 30, or 30, and you be women, and you be like, I got no kids, talking fast. I got no kids, and I got money, and I got clout. You're a fucking CIA operative. You nomad pussy. You can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. You got no tether, no responsibility, no nothing. You got a big following. Man, you sound like a plant. You're out here putting out propaganda about black men having smell. You sound like a government operative. You sound like a government operative, man. I'm serious. Look, when I seen that Tay chick put that shit out there, and I don't know whether she's trying to, because again, these government operatives, they could frame it like they're against what's being said, but it wasn't even put on the internet or made a big deal until your big ass platform decided to post it. So even if you try to get slick and say you were talking against it, why did you post it? It's propaganda. It's not nothing that's ever been said about black men like that, right? Like not on no big scale. And when women were talking about the gooch, it's more of a reflection of the type of men that they're getting with, right? Us as men, we're telling you that these women with stankin' box will be the suburb girl, the quiet girl next door. You don't know what you're getting. And they will allow you to put months of work into getting it just to find out that this girl's box smells like she wipes her ass from back to front. You know what I'm saying? And showers once a week. So we're just trying to figure that out and get it fixed. That's it. When propaganda comes out against us, it's like, where is this coming from? We don't have no gaping hole, right? If a man washed his ass, he should be good, right? So where is this coming from? And again, I don't let you weasel out of it. Let's say she brings the video because she claims she advocates for men. Let's say she brings the video up and she's talking against it. You have a huge platform. You're bringing attention to something that don't need to be brought any attention to. Again, who are you? Are you a plant? Are you here to keep causing diversity between the community? Just bringing up stuff that no one's talking about. No one's ever said. What I'm saying can be traced back at least 10 years. There have been plenty of black males getting online saying what I've said for the past 10 years since, social media's been a big thing. You're bringing up some brand new shit ain't no one talked about. Like some CIA shit. Let's plant some new stuff. You know, they have to plant shit in the community. Let's go ahead and plant some of the sugar in the community and, see what happens. Let's see what they do. Let me go ahead and plant some nonsense in the community online. Let's see what they do. What are you doing? What are you doing? What you need to be doing is posting videos about women needing to find a better way to clean themselves and stick with that. Stick with that. Because when you try to make it seem like black men just have a smell, we don't have a hole. We don't. So you're just making it seem like we just smell, right? Like that's not cool. We're saying that your fucking hygiene routine and the dudes you're sleeping with is causing for your private area to give you an odor. That's a different thing, right? Because us as men, we can wash off. We go inside you. We're trying to tell you to do better about the men you letting hit it raw. I'm not saying that the dudes ain't knocking off your pH, but those are the dudes you pick, and you shouldn't be having guys running through you that often to knock off your pH. You should have a one man type of situation so your body can get used to them. So once again, the accountability still falls on you, but no one talks to y'all like this. They let you just say a bunch of nonsense on these podcasts and panels without them thinking about what you're saying and then breaking it down the way that I would. I'll let you ramble all you want to. Take notes and then break down every dumb thing you said without thinking first. And I'm not going to let you reframe it. Stand on what you say. You know what? Take more time to think about what you're saying before you say it, before you just run your mouth. Because I'll check you on it. Period, point blank. Because I think before I speak. Do the same thing. Bring out the lobster. Ooh. Yeah, you people, keep running your mouth in here because it's still free views. All this stuff you're talking about, saying the K word and saying blacks, and you're not gonna get posted. Keep talking, stupid, because I appreciate you interacting. But this ain't from my phone. I'm doing this through StreamYard, an app I pay for. You can't just come in here and run your mouth and it gets posted. Look, watch this, watch this. You see how that went away? Look, 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 look. Ooh, like magic, huh? I post. That's why you StreamYard. I post the comments that I want posted. I narrate this. You don't pop up in here trying to do whatever you're trying to do. Okay? Calm down, killer. So good. So good. So again, I'm not going to stand around and tolerate this black man slander. I'm back on the scene, right? I may have fell asleep today from doing too many workouts. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm back up. I'm going to be on your ass. I'm gonna be on your stanking ass content creators. I'm gonna be on your ass. If you want to get online and say a bunch of dumb shit you heard someone else say, or you want to get online because some dude done pissed you off, done said something, if you run across my feed, your ass is grass. Your ass is grass. If you pop up in my Facebook feed, I don't care who you are as a content creator, and you talking this stupid shit, especially this chick right here, let you pop up my feed talking about black men smell. I'm gonna break you down in such a way that you're gonna want to come after me directly with either a lawsuit or come after my tiny platform. And I know how you people want to make it seem like I'm not going to leverage my platform. No, no, no. It ain't about leveraging your platform. You don't want to get destroyed by a small content creator. That's what it is. It sounds nice when y'all speak in that kind of language. I'm not leveraging my platform to go after some small content creator. Your punk ass better stay up there where you think you're at. Because you were to come off your high horse, I would destroy you with words, with videos, with content. I put my level of creativity against your money any day. Any day. I will destroy you. I will go video for video. I will do a better job at whatever you do for content, I'll start doing it and I'll do it better. Whatever your platform is, if it's just running your fucking mouth about some gossip or, whatever's going on, you know what I'm saying, with pop culture, I will watch what you do and I'll start doing it better. And I'll start doing it better. All I gotta do is see something once and I got it anyway. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to like do what you people do and have to study things. I see it once, photographic memory, I got it. It's in my head. I can just keep going over it in my head. And so I got it. You know what I'm saying? But you people, man, you need to slow down. You need to slow down. You need to figure out what you have going on and try to stick with it. If you're watching men that's triggering you, you might want to tighten up, because just getting online and just putting out these little think pieces and propaganda because you done felt some type of way because what was said about black women, that ain't gonna work no more. You better hope your content never comes across my feed. That's across any of my platforms. Your stinking ass pop up in my feed on TikTok, I'm gonna save the video and I'm gonna cook your ass up on my YouTube channel. You pop up on my Instagram, I'm gonna save the video and I'm gonna cook your dumb ass up on one of my 5 YouTube channels. And then I'm gonna repost the clips on everything. Keep your dumbass mouths shut, making up propaganda. Go clean out your boxes. Do what you need to do to fix the problem from the women. Don't start propaganda against men. Any of y'all I see that's going to try to start this propaganda, when you pop up in my feed, I'm going straight up after you. And I'm going to guarantee the people that I'm going after that more than likely your box stinks bad. More than likely your box stinks bad. This ain't nothing you need to even be trying to touch as a woman. If you're a woman and you fresh down there, why are you even trying to combat what's being said? It's a bad look. You don't see pretty women trying to combat men that say that certain women that get online running their mouth all the time negatively about men are 5 belows. You don't see pretty women combating that because they know it's true. And it's not a good look as a pretty woman to be combating what a handsome man or good looking men are saying about certain women. It's a bad look, right? So if you're online combating what men are saying about the box stanking, it's a bad look. It's a bad look. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here because basically I'm procrastinating on this workout I got to do. But I didn't mean to be on here for this long. I just want to procrastinate for like 20 minutes. But I'm gonna knock out my little, you know what I'm saying, my little training session that I came up with. Um, I got some dope training, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, but I'll have some of my stuff on my Patreon, you know, for those that are trying to get in shape and find a way to where you can kind of eat what you want, but you have to obviously keep up your calories. But you can pretty much eat what you want, and you can stay really ripped, you know what I'm saying, year round. And what I do is like low impact. So it's not bad on your joints. It's not rigorous to where you're overextending and doing too much for too long, which is really the problem with most people. But I'm not going to get into detail because people watch my stuff and take my words and run with it or whatever, and you know, make money from it. But it's really about when you're training. Think about longevity. Like, don't think about whatever short milestone or you know little account like goal you're trying to get to. Think about the long term goal here, which is to be able to train for the rest of your life to the day you drop, right? If you think about it like that, you'll change your workout routine. You'll change how you work out because you're not thinking about I need to lose this weight to get to. You're gonna be thinking, well, I got all the rest of my life to lose this weight to get this dream physique. So how can I do it in a way to where you know I can do this without breaking my body down over a long period of time, and enjoy it also, you know, because if you're doing things for long periods of time every single day, it wears on you. It'll become a job to you. But if you can find a way to where it's not a long period of time, you know, then you know it becomes something more enjoyable. So that's really what it's about. But again, this kind of stuff we talking about on my Patreon and things like that. And also we'll be doing workouts on there. I give you guys a small sample of the workouts, even though I will be working out outside. It'd be a mix of all kind of workouts, you know what I'm saying? Calisthenics, weightlifting, walking, running. But I give y'all a sample of some of that on my TikTok. I work out on TikTok if you guys don't know, you know, so catch me on my TikTok channel, um, King David Lone Wolf, or King David, the chosen real one. I work out on there, right? But I'm just trying to give people motivation. And also I do have some great routines that could definitely help you lose weight, get ripped, and not do no crazy type of dieting where you feel weak and sick. But anyway, you know, that's for my real ones. That's what, and there'll be no more freebies to all my haters and content creators out there that are brain dead and don't know how to create things. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no more freebies. I'm not talking about what I do. I'm not telling you what I eat. There's, you either pay for my Patreon and then that way you get the information. I don't care, or you can get lost. Or you can get lost. But there's no, see, I don't realize how you dorks watch more content than people that actually, you know, were just subscribers. Content creators watch the most content. They watch more content creators than you would imagine. Just watching people trying to come up with ideas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Disgusting, despicable work. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. So no more freebies over here. Take your stinking ass on somewhere. Go find somebody else to leech off ideas with your dumbass selves. I ain't got no empathy for you stupid ass people. Because if you really wanted ideas, you'd humble yourself and come to me directly. That way I can help you build your channel the right way. But you know, you think you're so great. If you're so great, why are you watching me? If you're so great, why are you watching me? I don't watch none of y'all. I don't watch none of you. I don't care how big your platform is. I don't watch it. Why would I? I don't want to be like you. I don't want to do what you're doing. I want to do something different. I want to leave my mark. I want a legacy. I want to be remembered for something. I don't want to be, like Conor McGregor would say, a fart in the wind, just doing something that everybody else was doing. What are we doing it for, man? You know what I mean? There's easier ways of making money than to get online and doing this for just making money. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here. Continue to lead by example. You guys, my soul tribe, call things out for whatever it is when you see it, and don't let nobody tarnish your image. You're not gonna bash black men. You're not gonna do this. You know, they ain't even gotta do the things that they do. They still do it. They still make us like the worst people in the world in movies. They still make us look scared in movies. We're always the second, you know, tier heroes. We can only have superpowers. We got to do something with lightning and running. You know what I'm saying? Like something to do like that, right? Like, so they still, ruining our image in social media and media, whatever. But now seeing you black chicks get on here, it's not needed. They don't need any assistance, right? Like we don't need the extra. You don't have to like what we're doing and how we're moving. It ain't gonna get us to want to date you anymore by bashing or running your mouth against what we're saying, or just making up propaganda like you're doing, talking about black men smell or whatever. You sound crazy. So your goal is to make us look bad to other women. Is that what you're doing? How can you do that when other women don't have no respect for you? Other women have no respect for anything that comes out of your mouth because you spend all day long trying to bash your men instead of you doing better and stepping up to the plate of the level of your men. No, you just bash them so that they can look as bad as you. You're not doing nothing to no one. You're not fooling nobody. Other women, other groups of women are still coming after us. They can see, past your BS. You know what I mean? They see that you're just talking shit. You're just mad all the time and you're talking shit because you go to the same go-tos. You don't put no thought in anything. You get online and you say black men bash us and they're gay. That's all you do. They're seeing the pattern. They're seeing the pattern. You have no legitimate arguments. It's the same go-tos. They keep bashing us and they yell. That's all you say. That's all you say. You regurgitate the same defense talking point every time. You know what I mean? We don't have to say nothing to you. You make yourselves look bad. Period, point blank, man. And this is to those females and also the male panders. You black male panders. You males that were raised, I'm assuming, by a single mother. And every woman you see that's a single mother, you see your mother in her. And you want to defend her like you wish you could have the mother that raised you. So every black man you see that ain't kissing a woman's ass, you see the father that ran out on you. That's not my problem, you dumbass piece of shit. You broken male. So you ain't saying nothing when you get online thinking you defending women with your punk ass. You ain't scaring nobody. You ain't got nobody worried or nothing. You're the kind of goofies they love to put in front of them like crash test dummies. They would never date you. They're not going to sleep with you. They ain't even going to fart in your face, man. Can't stand you pandering ass males that see every woman as a single mother that raised you. And you got something to say to every man that's saying something against whatever society's projecting for us to do and say about women. It's not going to happen, man. You're just as broken and much of a piece of shit as these females. So I'm gonna get off of here. I know when I get off of here, and don't think that I don't know that a lot of you TikTok panel people, black panel people more specifically, watch my content. I'll get on here and drop a video, then you dummies will take one of my talking points and be in a panel right after I get off of here on TikTok talking and discussing what I just got through saying on here. Yeah, when I see that, I'm gonna bust up in your motherfucking panel. No Diddy. But I'm gonna go up in your panel and I'm gonna start spamming your comment section. Because every time I do, y'all start stuttering. That's how I know that your goofy ass was just watching me on my live stream. You get quiet and you start stuttering. There's plenty of people in there. Why are you worried about what I'm saying? Because you just was watching my live stream on YouTube. I'm gonna do that every time. So if you think you're gonna make a panel when I get done here, I might pop right up in there and then start spamming your content, your comment section. And while you're thinking that you're gonna say something against what I just got through talking, you're gonna start stuttering. You're going to stumble over your words. You're going to be losing your train of thought. And I'm going to continue to spam your comment section. Let your dumb ass know that I know you just got through watching my doggone live stream, you piece of shit. And if you had something to say, why you didn't say it in my comment section? You're a grown man. Why you didn't say it in my comment section? You're going to run back, make a panel with a group of your buddies and run your mouth about what was said? Be a man. Say something about it in my comment section. It's your punk ass self. I know women do it. What else they gonna do, man? They don't want to come over here and I say something to them that they'll never forget for the rest of their life. They're supposed to be the ones with better words. They ain't gonna say nothing to me because they know I got better words. But you as a whole man, you ain't gonna just say what you got to say. You're gonna run over to TikTok and make a panel to discuss what was said over here on my channel. You stupid, dumb, punk piece of shit. Whatever, dude. So that goes out to y'all. So when I get off of here and y'all punks get ready to go make a panel, hey, I'm scrolling through TikTok and I scroll through and I find you, I'm going to hit you with the highest levels of psychological warfare that I can put in your comment section. I want you to know that. Okay? Me coming over here looking for ideas for your dumbass panel, or coming over here feeling tough and going to making a panel to talk about what I just got through saying. Fucking punk, man. Internet people, dude. Yeah, I'm coming after y'all, man. So yeah, go on ahead. Make your little panel. You know what I mean? I'll be scrolling, looking for you. But for everyone else, part of my soul tribe, you guys, go ahead and smash the like button. Go ahead and subscribe, join the tribe. What are you waiting for, you guys? You know what I mean? You know you want to. And I will be dropping reaction videos after I get done doing this workout. So be expecting them around 5 or 6 or something like that, right? For the whole day. And I'm dropping another AI video. So don't miss that. If you have not watched my latest AI video, you guys make your way over to The Wolf Reacts. Who told you that? Okay. Make your way over to my YouTube channel, The Wolf Reacts. Who told you that? The Wolf Reacts. Who told you that? Okay. Head on over there. There's like 5 videos or whatever. We're growing. You know what I'm saying? Out the mud. You know how we do, man. Grassroots. We get it out the mud. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, trying to bring everybody over from my previous channels. I like having that new soul tribe vibe. You know what I mean? For making something new. So head on over there. The real ones. Watch some of that content. You know, join my TikTok. You guys, King David, the chosen real one, and King David Lone Wolf. Join me over there. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm your brother, and I'm out. You guys in the comment section, I think I put up everybody that count. If I didn't, if I missed you, I apologize. A lot of y'all in here, I didn't post what you said because you're just talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And if you guys don't know what I'm saying about talking crazy, here's one. I'm right here. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know why they come through with this kind of stuff. But this is what I'm talking about. So I'm not posting all, and I'm getting a ton of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? While I'm talking to y'all. Because the goal is to say a bunch of shit to try to knock off my train of thought or whatever. Because they're idiots. A lot of them are like Gen Z, and they just study people all day. So could you imagine being a whole NPC in real life, like Gen Z, and you just study human behavioral patterns all day, and you think you have it figured out on how to trick people, how to manipulate situations, and how to get people out of their character? But you're a whole idiot. You don't know how to read, write, socially interact in real life, but you think that you can mentally manipulate and do all this and that online. That's the society we're living in right now. That's what we're going through, where the ego is taking over, where a bunch of stupid people are being ran by their ego, and they can be cowards and hide behind their phone. Very dangerous times we're living in. Okay. So again, if you guys are online, don't take anything said to you in your comment section serious. If you're on TikTok, and don't read anything they're saying in your comments, that it don't matter, man. We're in a time where when people love your energy, but they know they don't qualify to be in your presence, then they can just troll you and still get part of your essence, still get part of your energy. So we're not allowing that to happen. Allow for them to call you whatever they want to, stuck up, woo, woo, woo. What you're not doing is allowing some goofy dork loser that you would never allow to speak to you in real life to be in your digital presence and trying to leech off your energy. That's what it is. They love your energy, they love your vibe, but they know they don't qualify. And I don't know stuck up thing, but just on based off their character and personality, they don't qualify to be in your presence. So the best thing to do is to troll you. And that way they're still able to be in your presence. They're still able to communicate with you, right? Even if it's in a bad way, they're still able to do it, right? I don't want y'all allowing them any access. Don't allow that sorry ass subhuman, any peasant, any access to your royal, regal energy. Because if they were royal and regal like you, they wouldn't need to troll you. They'd have to leave a regular comment, you'd acknowledge it. Because, you know what I'm saying, they know they're on the same level as you. Anyone that needs to put you down a couple notches is because they need to feel like they're at eye level with you. Anyone that feel like they need to knock you down a couple notches, they need to feel like, you know, they're at eye level with you. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to look up at you. So, you know, you guys don't pay that stuff no attention. Understand, when you come over here trying to run some psychological warfare on someone that damn near wrote the book on it, you know, you look crazy. You look crazy. Don't do it to yourself, Gen Z. Don't come over here being bored, trying to run some bullshit, okay? Go learn how to read and write. Learn how to read and write and socially interact with people in real life. Younger millennials, it's just over for you, right? As much as I despise Gen Z, and not all Gen Z, I can't say all of anyone, I really have disdain for you. You're the pieces of shit that set Gen Z up to be the way that they are. You're the pieces of shit that made Instagram a highlight reel. You are the worst of all generations. You're worse than Gen Z. You're the worst. You're the bottom of the bottom. You attach yourself to the legacy of older millennials and Gen X. You ain't done shit during your generation. None, nothing. Not known really for anything. So yeah, take that. Hell wrong with you. Younger millennials directly talking to you. Pieces of shit. Anyway, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love and light. I'm your brother, and I'm out.
It's a mute. Hey, hold on. Bitch, be quiet. Lot of niggas fake, so I'm moving in silence.